Hey everyone, welcome. Hello Sentinel, how's things? Right, we'll see how it goes. I kind of want to read the codex stuff, get a feel for the world. There was a lot of information just thrown at us yesterday. I beat my hands as per the instructions. Whenever I attempt to type with my elbows. I feel like even the gentle reminders of like, I got it, it's fine, I can see, I've got 2 eyes, is just not strong enough, so I've kind of done a 180. It was bearable through, you know, Fallout, because I'd played Fallout before. Twitch chat's not taken, I know. Like, I know people like the game. I know people have played it multiple times over. This is like my one gripe now. It's like, I must slap them. Slap them. I would say slap them silly, but I don't know. I think you'd probably like that. Right. Okay. No, I was like, yeah. Unless, so here's the thing. It's more if like in the menus when I'm asking questions, that's fine. It was a dance of an animal. This is like just for going forward. I'm like, oh. That will encourage the weirdos? Oh well. I did have it in capitals. I was like, it's just gonna put the fucking emote in. Oh man. Right, here we go. Okay, we're good. Rat? That's not a rat, it's a hamster. I can kind of understand it looks like a rat. Right, it's like me. Now, I do have a genuine question. I'm taking it the music at the intro was fine to have showing on stream. It's not like Bethesda does like the both the when you're on the screen for loading in for Skyrim and Fallout 4. It wants to mute the fucker for whatever reason. Like, dude, it's your well, okay, we know reasons, but you know, it's your intro. Okay, am I good to go over now? Well, I don't know about on YouTube. I'm just gonna switch over now. But on Twitch, it mutes the VOD. For the intro for Skyrim and Fallout 4. I usually do it for the likes of JRPGs because they have most of the time proper musicians. So I'm like, I cannot have that on stream. But I don't know about YouTube because of what it is on Twitch. I didn't get a chance to play anyway. Twitch contact ID being extremely cautious. Could be. I know there's Final Fantasy 13. Lightning Returns was really bad at the end because of the ending. And I think I had to cut out the ending because it was like, nope, you can't have that. Let's load the game. Quest started after dialogue. Oh, cool. Revenge. Yes, I do. Hey, Witharian. How you doing? How was your stream? I'm not happy with Elden Ring and Ultra 2. I didn't notice that. Alright, let's go have a look, see. So she wanted nails. I have nails, don't I? Nails. Nails. I have cheese. Door keys. Quests? It'll be a quest time, won't it? Oh, that's the wrong fucking menu. Nails for Teresa.
Henry, are you alright?
I don't know, am I?
Here are those nails you wanted.
I spent ages going through the menus, so I'm not very far.
She's fine. Why do you ask?
Just wondering, will you be going to the dance this evening?
We will.
Maybe we'll see each other there. Anyway, mustn't keep. I'll
Zero.
be on my way. That sword is truly beautiful.
Oh, Henry! You're wandering eye. Gonna get you in trouble.
Fine lass, eh? Now stop staring at her and come and see this. It's time for the trial by fire.
Have you ever seen, I know it's on YouTube and I can't remember what it's called. It's like, some people are tasked with creating a
We did a fine
certain
job.
type of weapon in so many days. It's like Forge Master type deal. And then they test it out by people.
Those days are gone, sir.
Yeah, I looked at the VOD afterwards and I was like, seems really low. Everything has been put up to the full.
Would you like to try it?
Sir, what good is a sword to a commoner?
Let him try it. You still have a lot to learn. Ask your father to show you how. He knows what he's about.
Learning his trade will serve him better in life, sir.
Perhaps. But who knows what the future holds for each of us. I see that you almost have it finished.
It just needs a polish, then Henry will bring it to you.
Excellent. Fine work. Very fine. A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer. What say you, Svan?
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently. How odd to find such an accomplished swordsmith working in a place like this. A man of his talent would have no problem making a fortune in Prague or Vienna.
You're right. It's a very long and peculiar story.
I'd be glad to listen to it over a cup of wine, but duty calls, and I must leave. Here you are. Learn from your father. He truly is a master of his craft.
I'm sure our paths will cross again.
He certainly will.
Once it's ready, send your son up to me with it. Good work, Martin.
Sir.
It's been an honor, Sir Isvan. Have a safe journey to Sasau.
The honor is mine, Sir Radzik. Thank you for the hospitality.
A long, peculiar history. That was a long time ago. I might tell you about it sometime, but not today.
See, you're just going to make him more curious.
Why?
Well, it could come in useful. Maybe I'll travel a bit before settling down. I'd like to know more than the tavern on the green and the forge.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house.
You talk as if you've seen it happen.
A man my age has seen a lot.
And that could happen
Being
even
a
if you don't
blacksmith
teach him
might bring no
how
glory,
to wield
but it
sword.
has its benefits, like keeping your head on your shoulders. I want to end my days in Skalitz, here, beneath the linden tree and by your mother's side.
Well, so do I, one day. But first, I'd like to see the world, meet new people.
Meet them or beat them.
Meet. You have to keep going on about it.
Then you've no need to learn swordplay.
A messenger.
He was in a hurry. What's happened?
No, that can't be good. Curse your logic, father. Hey Craig, how you doing? It's Bitterman! My first thought was, do you think he blows bubbles with that horn?
Take the sword, go to the house, and grab anything else important from the trunk. Go to the castle. Hurry.
What about you?
Your mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You'll do what I say right now. Give the sword to Sir Isaac. If anything happens, he'll take care of you. He owes me.
I mean, as a first playthrough, I would have fucking hoped I'd be on my own. You guys get to see all the mistakes in glorious fashion. Metal polish formulation.
We have to close the gates!
Move! Come on, we're closing!
Move it, people!
Come on!
We're running
Come
out of
on!
time! Oh, Henry! Thank God! Get inside, quick! We have to shut the
Keep
gates!
running, people!
But you
come on!
fucking stopped him!
Are you mad? You can't go back!
Oh, this is going to go badly.
Get through the gates!
The rate I'm playing, it's going to be months. If Final Fantasy 16 comes out, this is getting dropped and then picked up again afterwards. You've got time! You got time to play it. I'm afraid so. If it's, I mean, it's less than 2 months for Final Fantasy 16. I like RPGs, but JRPGs have my heart. I'm afraid. Right. Well, that happened. See, I knew what happened. I just haven't seen the manner in which it happened. Some characters have grown you. Not very gentlemanly.
Come on, Hal! You can still make it! Run!
Henry, don't even think about it. You're going up against trained people.
Find a horse! Ride to Talmberg! Tell them what's coming! Warn them!
Run by the moats! There's a path down there! Jump down from the wall and flee!
Oh, we've got his. Oh god. Okay. Hold on. Where is it? As soon as he gets there.
Pigs! Don't touch me, or I'll kill you! Go to hell, you Tatar beast!
Can I grab one of these? Fuck it, let's try it. Right, taking one of them. Horse riding. Triangle. You can call your horse anytime by whistling. Now mount it. Okay, left stick. Trot is default speed. Left stick in circles. Canter ideally. Ideally. Combine speed and stamina. And gallop. It's faster, also drains the horse's stamina faster. For two of those. Horse is smarter than some people and will stick to the path you're on if you give him the head. Just begin cantering and don't steer him. Like some of the Assassin's Creed games. We might have to do it. Hey, go for it. No, it will get played afterwards though. If Final Fantasy 16 arrives before I'm finished with this, and it probably will. I'm afraid I'm playing 16. Oh, what, the cumin? Oh yeah. Okay, here's the stamina indicator. Deplete when galloping. If you try to push your horse when the stamina is low, we throw you. Okay, galloping can be exhausting, can deplete your stamina too, especially if you're not an experienced horseman. Oh, you don't need it along you? That may be a problem. Well, shit. Alright, George. The horse. If your horse is apparently George. You don't yet know how to bandage your wounds. Find someone who can help me? I'm gonna fucking die before this then. And a shrine. God, I was wanting to read the codex, but shit just kind of happened.
Left. Talmud is to the left, along the stream.
I did think about running them over. I can hear you. I can hear you behind me.
Yeah. Run for it.
Conciliation cross. Problem is, horse's stamina's gonna be like fucked soon.
Run for it!
I think the horse is getting hit as well. New level in horsemanship. Take that. They don't want to make it so the kingdom did not come. Wait, there was a cutscene that quite subjective. We'll just go back in time. There's Sonic Rumble.
Quickly, everyone! Get your asses here! Hey! And loose!
Oh, look at his. Wait, what the? He's just got medieval Vendetta mask.
Quickly! We're closing the gate!
Yeah, I kind of like the idea of just going on a horse everywhere. Unless it's something which is absolutely like time critical, maybe. But it does pass in, or not pass in real time. It's like well, what would say is
Someone
you
give him a drink.
a drink, a drink.
Bring hot wine and bandages.
That's your first thought, a drink. Sorry, bandages come second.
Tell me, boy, who are you and where are you from? What in hell's name happened?
I've come from Skalitz. They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the
A
ground?
huge army. They attacked without warning. And they weren't Czechs or Germans either.
Who then?
I don't know. I've never seen armor like it or heard their language. Maybe Tartars?
Tartars, you say? Well, we'll deal with that later. First, let's have a look at that leg of yours. Grit your teeth, boy. I'm gonna pull that arrow out.
We fainting?
Easy. All done. You were lucky, lad. The arrow missed the bone. It only needed bandaging, and I've done that often enough before. War is a good teacher.
Famous for our sauce, yeah.
There you go. Good as new.
Thank you.
I like how the dudes looked at him like, the fuck did you do that
There's
for?
nothing better to do. Get back to work. You'll have to speak to Lord Divish. Can you manage?
Right, until you start working properly, you're going to be called Hop Along Henry.
Sir, this is a survivor from...
I heard, Robard. Tell me, boy, what exactly happened? Did you see the ensigns of the attackers? And were there any more survivors?
You know when the voice doesn't match how the person looks?
I don't know what army
Him.
it was, but it was huge.
Not Henry,
There were dozens
Divish.
of banners flying on the hill above Skalitz. The ones who did the slaughtering spoke a strange language. They burned Skalitz to the ground. But a lot of people took refuge in the castle. I wasn't quick enough. And as I fled, they shouted from the battlements that I should come and warn you.
The soldiers the boy didn't recognize. They could be those Cumans of Sigismund's. It said they came to Hungary from the east, and now they're the core of his army. Sacking Gutenberg must have given him a taste for stolen silver.
Skalitz is a small castle, sir. If Sigismund attacks, they can't hold.
Indeed, Sir Robard. And our small garrison would be no help, even if we could risk sending them.
You think we're next in line?
He looks too old for the voice to me.
What's your name, boy?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith.
I know him. Did he make it inside the castle?
Hmm.
I'm sorry. It's in God's hands now. No one else can help us. Anyway, thank you for risking your neck to warn us. Robard, take care of Henry. Make sure he gets something to eat and some rest.
Yes, sir.
And get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
As you command, sir.
Okay, road to Tallenberg. We're talking to Sir Robard. Oh, we're looking out the window? No, the door. Fucking hell. Discovered baker. Love that it looks like a pretzel. I'm enjoying it so far. There seems to, oh, okay, trespassing.
Excellent. You'll take care of it when he comes?
Certainly.
You're not supposed to be able to first warn you before calling the guards. Guarded areas, alright, you're gonna get attacked immediately probably.
What's that?
What do you mean, what was that? Okay. That's not it.
I have to eat something. My insides are shriveled up with the hunger.
15. Holy shit. Well, he's supposed to get me something, isn't he? Yeah. That's fine. Ah, crap. Oh, you're tired. Your speech and charisma is reduced. Exhausted, you cannot concentrate, and your speech is not so persuasive as usual. Charisma is taking a hit. Eventually, you will start fainting. Oh, thanks. You're hungry. Your stamina is decreased, and eventually, you'll start losing health. Cool. Wait, if Rockstar made Mountain Blade, is how you've always thought of it? The fish sounds a little American. It was like a mix of American and something else. Ah, villagers. They didn't quite like what I was doing. Tallenberg is villagers, soldiers, quarrymen. I don't even think I've properly seen that. Right. So we need to talk to Robard. One time I was attacked by foreign soldiers and many people slaughtered. I couldn't get inside the castle before they closed the gates. They sent me to Tallenberg to warn people there in case they faced a similar fate. That was quite a ways, wasn't it? press the wrong thing. Okay. I like the whole like uncovering it as you go. Hmm. Can I put one? How many markers? Oh, just the one? Okay, just the one marker. So must have went all that through across, yeah. Now this is the thing that's gonna absolutely... I'm gonna go for characters so far and see where we're... Who's actually, like... Oh, I thought... Wait, when this is characters, I thought we were gonna get, like, you know... a little bit about Henry and his family, and maybe the people in the town that I'd seen. I love that Pope is just like a collapsible menu. Pope? There's two popes. So who have we got? Albert the Fourth of Habsburg. Austrian Count, son of Albert III. We fought against King Wenceslas the Fourth beginning in 1394. Disputes with Prokop, Luxembourg. Was a Czech-Austrian border. So these are the notable players that we're overhearing about the conversations, and yeah. Pope Bunny face, I like that guy. Fuck Benedict. Okay, so Charles the Fourth, Luxembourg, born Wenceslas, son of King John, the second member of the Luxembourg dynasty, become king of Bohemia, and the first to attain the title of Holy Roman Emperor. The many other titles besides Margrave of Moravia, Count of Luxembourg, King of Italy, King of the Romans, King of Burgundy, and for his diplomatic skills. I can't remember how to pronounce that. Erudition? I don't know if it's a ru or a ra, or if it's anything else. He actively endeavoured to consolidate his position and ensure the survival of his line in Europe, especially the Bohemia, Moravia, Germany. He was well versed in several languages. You can't be a king of a colour. Why do I imagine someone's just like... I don't know why his picture, his face makes me think of Mr. Bean. I don't know why. Ah. I know 3D All-Stars, but Valkyrie Elysium, Tales of Symphonia. Okay, the French court, he was tutored by nun. Uh-oh. How do I... Holy shit, there's a lot. And the future Pope, Clement VI. During his reign, Dragon lands in the Bohemian crown underwent major transformation, becoming a powerful political, economic and cultural centre. For which reason, this period of his reign is known as the Golden Age. Initiated construction of many superb edifices, which thus bear his name, including Charles University, Charles Bridge, and I don't know if it's supposed to even sound like Charles, but I want to go Karlstein or Steen Castle. They do. It kind of makes me think of Star Ocean. One of the... Is it Till the End of Time? Had quite a lot of entries for what was going on. And some of it just seemed absolutely fucking out there. I'm sort of, yeah. Can't emphasize the role of religious faith in society. Renewed the cults. The cults. He renewed the cults. Cults as we know it? Or is there a different meaning back then? Okay, so first playthrough, and I know very little, but I was watching someone play some of this game. When I was trying to decide, like, did I want to play it, someone I follow was playing it, and I think they maybe like Horse were in the channel from time to time, and I think the gist of it was to keep an eye out on, or they'd been up to some stuff. So I'm taking it as it's in the works. Okay, so we're renewing cults. Apparently, it's a thing you can do. Saint Wenceslas, Saint Sigismund, and Saint. Are we going Vitus? Consecrating various church buildings to them, among others, Prague Cathedral. Married 4 times, had 13 children. Also, who died in infancy. Well, no wonder he had 13 children. If they kept, most illustrious of his offspring were his sons Wenceslas and Sigismund. Both became rulers over the lands of the Bohemian crown. So this is who we're being told it could be. Given how much out of nowhere success the first one was, it'd been insane of them not to. The humans first arrived in Czech lands in 1260. Under leadership of the Hungarian Crown Prince Stephen. They fought against the Bishop Bruno and the army of the Austrian lords. They thoroughly vanquished. Not just vanquished, they thoroughly vanquished them. It's Tin Man again. No, oh god, it is, isn't it? It's... I don't know. I don't know why people thought, like, in the past when they painted pictures. This is going back to Four Last Things. When I played that. What was it? It was a guy with a funnel in his head who was doing something to a guy who was in front of him. I can't remember what you said. You thought like it looked like someone. There was another person and then a woman sat with a book on her head. And this is from proper fucking paintings. And some of it, like, this looks like it could be AI art. Like, well painted. But things just look a bit off. I couldn't remember what he said. Perforating skull done here medically or religiously. And honestly, I would have stayed in all situations, either tattooing or acupuncture. I mean, it could be anything. Who knows? Maybe it's for fun. Maybe you liked it. Okay, appeared for the second time in 1270s when he defeated the army of King... I don't know how to fucking say that. Premels? Otakar? When went to pillage Moravia. Last invaded the Czech lands under Sigismund of Luxembourg, could afford some better mercenaries than the Cumans. Estimates speak of several thousand fighters. One of the places that succumbed to ravages was Silver Skalitz, the birthplace of our game's hero. Say medically, it doesn't help with anything. People used to think it did. Well, people used to think a lot of things, though, didn't they? I mean, I guess they still do, but maybe not to the same degree. The Pope is the supreme head of Roman Catholic Church, Jesus Christ, deputy on earth. Cannot be removed from office. Words of by the Church is infallible, equivalent in effect to the Holy Scriptures. In time for a game, however, nothing was quite so straightforward. Due to the papal schism, I can't fucking remember how it said it either. It lasted from 1378 to 1417. There were for a time as many as 3 rival claimants to the throne of St. Peter. For secular rulers, support for one claimant or the other was often less a question of faith than of political convenience. And if you knew more things to work than others, you would be burned at the stake for witchcraft. And here we have our 2 popes. What are our times? 1328 to 1423, and 1356 to 1404. Benedict XIII, born Pedro de Luna, was elected anti-pope. 1384. How did they pronounce it? They said it as well. Was it Avignon? He previously withdrawn his allegiance to the Italian Pope Urban. I cannot be right. Or at least I'm not saying it right. Our community is online dedicated to the practice. See, the internet has its good and bad. It allows the people who believe in things are absolutely out there. Like, okay, for example, there are videos. I mentioned it, I can't remember if it was in the stream or if it was in Discord, and it was, oh, what was it? It was the fucking, I can't remember what it was trending as. The trails left behind by planes. And they're like, they're changing the weather. They're spraying stuff on us. It's like, are you seriously? Is this something you believe? The contrails, that's the one. There's a part of me where just like, do you actually participate in society as this person? Yeah, with the chemtrail, yeah. And contribute to it in like a normal way, or is this what you do? You're on the internet being like, oh, I'm taking pictures of the sky 20 minutes later and the sky looks like this with all these planes. I don't even know. It was a rabbit hole. I was like, why the fuck is this trending? I've seen it once and I was like, what the fuck is going on? And then it's just a bunch of yeah. I don't even know what words would be best to describe them. It's like, I'm sure there's probably better things that you could be posting about. Alright, there's another pope. I want to say Bonyface. It won't be. This is going to have names like a JRPG. Born Pietro. Tomicelli. It's Pontiff. Alright, from 1389, contemporaneously. I just kind of ran that word on. Avignon anti-popes Clement VII and Benedict XIII refused to abdicate, leading not only to a continuation but also to ever deepening rift in the church. Dice game yet? No, I haven't even got to that. Was it villain that's so shit you could believe? Like, the least planes spraying chemicals into the air is actually a thing that happens. Of course, it's for things like deacidifying lakes, fighting wildfires, and distributing pesticides. Yeah, that's what I expect. I'm like, it's fucking, oh, I don't know. Spraying mind control juice that makes frogs gay and people for fun. Once had a customer in the shop tell you to be careful with the red laser in the till because we don't know the long-term effects of it. Of light. The dice is hella addictive. But is it better or worse than Orlog? Because that's the last dice game I dealt with in any game, and I fucking hated that shit. Consider it suggesting this planet is the shape of a Minecraft world. Next thing. Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Was the last game that I played that had a dice game. It wasn't the best dice game. It was. I just ended up calling it Grabby Hands, and that's what I was after because I after the hands all the time. So, oh, screw that dice game. Cool. So there's hope for this dice game. If you're in the same boat with screwing Orlog. Okay, it also meant that it had a growing influence on some important aspects of secular power. Sigismund of Luxembourg, son of Charles IV, King of Hungary and Croatia from 1387, King of Germany from 1411, King of Bohemia from 1419, King of Italy from 1431, also Prince of Silesia. I nearly said Persia. 1419, nope. Margrave of Lustatia, most notably Holy Roman Emperor between 1433 and 1437. Weren't the god powers super OP and grabby hands? It depends on if you had the points to use it. But they also had their powers that they could use. At an early age, he was sent to be educated at the Hungarian court, quickly mastering tough conditions of politics. Like other members of his family, was abducted at least once. Like other members of his family, he was abducted at least once. In his case, by the Hungarian nobility. Having lost faith in the Hungarian nobility. He turned his attention to Bohemia and became engaged in hostilities with his half-brother, Wenceslas. Some of the Bohemian nobility welcomed Sigismund, hoping he would rid them of their ineffective monarch, while others sided with Wenceslas, resulting in long-lasting wars, in the course of which Sigismund and his Hungarian army, consisting in no small part of Cuman mercenaries, repeatedly pillaged Bohemia, often with the help of the Bohemian, especially Moravian lords themselves. Sigismund fought not only to seize his brother's throne, but also against the... I have no idea, Hussites, with the aim of seizing the imperial crown, regarded himself as a defender of Christianity. In 1409 even founded the Order of the Dragon to wage war against all enemies of the Christian faith. One of the later members of the order was the infamous Vlad the Impaler, inspiration for the fictional Dracula. After the death of Wenceslas, Sigismund brought to Bohemia 4 unsuccessful crusades against the family considers it an expensive way to travel to the world. Well, Hussites. He died soon after the signing of the compact set of agreements with the reformers guaranteeing freedom of religious belief in every inhabitant of the land of Bohemia and Moravia. And this is Wenceslas. I love the detail in the face. It's like they've just cut and pasted a picture into some illustration. The Hussies. I mean, I could start calling the Cumans the Cummies and the Hussites the Hussies, and we're just gonna have a whole game of names. Just names. Not saying they're good, not saying they're bad. Wenceslas IV, the son of the highly successful monarch Charles, inherited the Bohemian throne and attained the German crown by election. However, he did not inherit his father's predisposition for ruling. Already during his lifetime, he was known for being a weak, idle, and moody ruler who was afflicted with many ailments, as well as difficulties meeting his royal obligations, despite the fact that he had been groomed for rule since early childhood. Glad they cleared that one up. He was crowned Bohemian king at the age of only 2 years. He was more interested in hunting alcohol, courtesans, and pleasures of the court. Yeah, the cummies versus the hussies. During this time as king, the lands of the Bohemian crown underwent several wars and conflicts involving his relatives, his own brother Sigismund and his cousins, the Moravian Margraves. Event that triggered the Margraviate Wars was that Wenceslas occupied the vacated estates of the I was gonna say Olo, which by law belonged to the nobles. Under the leadership of Jobst, the Moravian lords joined with Sigismund in open revolt against the king, which had less to do with the Olo estates than with the legitimacy of the rule of Wenceslas. In the meantime, being stripped of the imperial crown by the imperial electors for his incompetence and unwillingness to rule. I mean, if you weren't willing to rule under Divish or the Divies, yeah, the fussies. Depends if there's a word. It's just Chief's Jobst. Later, he also lost power of the Bohemian crown. He made numerous concessions and awarded the nobles many privileges, de facto transferring the ruling power to them. His unwillingness to meet obligations resulted in his abduction twice, thereby removing him from the throne, first in 1394 by the Czech nobles, then in 1402 by his brother Sigismund. Wenceslas initially supported the reform proposal of Jan Hus. Or Hus? I'm going to Hus because it could also be Radzig got the Razzies. Oh, maybe. Wenceslas. Oh god, I read that already. He did nothing to save the reformer's life when he was sentenced to be burned at the stake by the church. He thus set in motion what was later to become the largest and only more or less successful popular revolt in Europe, the Hussy Wars. However, he did not live to see these events, since he died in 1419. After his death, his brother Sigismund of Hungary seized the crown, but he had to fight for it, since not everyone acknowledged his claim. Once he had the crown, he did not live long to enjoy it. Okay. Tutorials, I think we'll save those when we want some of them again. Society. Beekeepers. Haven't read those. Haven't read the events either. Locations. Okay, so these are places that I've passed. This I definitely want to. Rovna. The village of Rovna lies close to Silver Skallets. Around 1150, a Romanesque church with a presbytery and cemetery built there by monks from Sasau Monastery. The church was consecrated to the oldest patron of miners, St. James the Greater. Romanesque frescoes were its most notable decorative element, painted in 2 stages in the mid-12th century and roughly 100 years later. And this is where we started. Probably a settlement in the area where Skalitz lies today as early as the 13th century. There's no mention of the castle until 1361. The development of the town was prompted by silver mining in the area, as well as the existence of nearby parish of Rovna. Sigismund sounds like a dick. Hot take, no, but I'll stand by it. The owners of the castle included Jessic of Skalitz from 1384 and Bodal of Drahonis. Wenceslas took possession of it in 1403, placed it under the governance of the knight. Oh, it's Radzig. Later, the very same year, though, he was forced to flee the castle to protect the inhabitants of Skalitz from King Sigismund's invading army, torched the castle and the adjoining village The estate was never renewed thereafter. December 1403, Wenceslas granted the remains of the village to Jan Sokol of Lamberg, or Lamberg. The ruin of the medieval castle and its fortifications was scavenged for building material for the Church of St. John. 1730. Today, only minor remnants of the gatehouse wall, the what? The Zwinger? And the perimeter walls remain. In Talmberg, so that's where we're at now. Castle was built in rocky promontory at the beginning of the 14th century, either by Ernst or Hroznata of Uschitz. Can we call that place the shits then? For more than 200 years, the castle was the seat of the lords of Uschitz. It was later renamed after the residence, the lords of Talmberg. In 1390, the castle came into the possession Divish of Talmberg. The same year, it was seized by Havel, who took Divish prisoner. Medak did not release Divish until 1397, when he was forced to do so by a decision of the provincial court. Only a ruin now remains of the castle in the midst of residential development. Uschitz is basically Uschitz. Right, we'll go for the other things afterwards. We need to. That's another one up the way. Talk to him. Hello, dude. Robard.
You've done well, lad. I'm sorry.
Please next.
You must be all done in. Why don't you go to the kitchen and have a good meal?
Yes.
Sorrow is easier to bear on a full stomach.
Must.
I heard about your father. They say he was a swordsman who moved to the countryside to make horses.
I'm fucking trying, game.
I can't understand why he'd waste his
Oh,
talent.
villager, get my fucking
I'm
way.
sure he had his reasons. He had a fine reputation. It's a great loss. Ah, milady. You are fortunate our good lady Stephanie of Talmberg has graced us with her presence.
My lady, I'm honored.
So this is our brave young man. Welcome, lad. Bojena here will take care of you. No doubt you're tired and hungry.
Indeed. How could he not be, poor soul? After everything he's been through, he must be as hungry as a bear, aren't you, young master? Here you are, then. Eat your fill.
And a little wine to wash it down.
Thank you, my lady.
When you're done, you can go and rest with the grooms in the Outer Bailey.
No, that won't do, Sir Robard. After all he's been through, he deserves a proper bed. Let him sleep in a lodge in the courtyard.
Certainly, milady. Young Henry here is overwhelmed by your generosity.
Yes, thank you, my lady. May God reward you for your kindness.
Eat up now. You're in capable hands, so I'll leave you to it. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, ma'am.
When you've done, you can sleep in the bedchamber of the courtyard lodge. And don't forget to take off those filthy boots before getting into bed.
At least they seem to be, quite hospitable. Okay, eat.
I hear you came from Skalitz today. It must have been terrible there. How did it happen?
Oh, fuck. A lentil mash, staple of countryside cuisine. I know we'll eat cheese as well. Can we just keep eating?
I'm sorry about
Oh, reputation loss.
but it's no excuse for rudeness.
Why, you think we're going to starve? Fuck you, lady. I'm not going to eat from the pot then. Everyone's going to be so fucking fussy about me taking stuff, aren't they? You mean here? Tiredness. Your tired stamina and eloquence will also gradually decrease. Yep. It was the solution. Find an available bed, which you'll recognise from
Look out.
the icon. Your bed. Right, game. You kind of distracted me with him, so you know. There we go. Renting or buying one at the inn. Because sleeping in other people's beds can get you into trouble. You can also sleep on one of many camps, but sleeping somewhere in the woods certainly isn't as restful as getting a good night's sleep in bed at a good inn. Like says, sleep can easily be seen on the map. Sleeping first down on the bed using X and then launch sleep. And this how long you want to sleep for. Sleep manual will show the effects of sleeping, how much you'll be rested, how hungry you'll get. If you're not tired, you won't be able to sleep. Neither can you sleep as long as your hunger reaches the maximum. As long as you can sleep. One time is 12 hours. Check how much sleep you need to sleep. In the player tab, R2, in the energy stat, under the picture of Henry, and warned your need for to sleep both in the buff tabs and by the icon next to your health indicator. If you have to wait for something, you just get time by clicking touchpad. Similarly, sleep setting time. You want to wait. If we're the one like with sleep, your tiredness will increase along with your hunger during skip time. And T-5, I know. Not a stat, you literally become a blabbering idiot while sleep deprived. It lowers, I've got 3 speech. My tiredness has knocked that down to 2. So it's a negative on some of your stats that you have. Well, that's what it looks like so far.
I'm sorry about what happened to you, but it's no excuse for rudeness.
Oh, so I'm not in the right place then. Oh shit, it's a private area. Well, let me see what else we got.
Who's there? Answer me.
What do you mean, who's there? Oh. Can I get Courtyard Lodge and sleep there until morning? I know, that's what it sounds like. I stole some guy's house. Just got into bed and, you know.
Damn.
Oh, the shoe thing? Okay, but people can sit on beds without taking... Yeah, see, the map looks like it should be that. I can't go in that way. Actually, who the fuck's seen me anyway? We're gonna have to. Fucking boots. Will that make you happy? Is that gonna make you happy? Maybe it was. What's the sweet spot? I mean, I could go with that one then. Energy isn't 100%, but I think it would take us through. I'm guessing that's nightfall. That's midnight. It'll be dawn, maybe. Will they? Oh, they're going to begrudge me this. Fuck it.
Today the patrol will be doubled. Keep your eyes peeled. If you see anything out of the ordinary, report it immediately. Understood? Yes, sir. Yes?
It is I, Henry. Forgive the intrusion. I didn't wake you, boy, did I?
My lady, no, not at all. But what brings you here at this hour?
I thought you could do with a little wine. It's just what you need to help you sleep.
My lady, thank you. You really shouldn't. You could have sent a servant.
I was going to, but to tell you the truth, I couldn't sleep either. I thought of you while saying my prayers. How awful it must have been for you. I came to offer you solace, to let you know you're not alone.
Thank you. Thank you kindly.
You're welcome. Now, Henry, I know this is all very new and strange for you. But I want you to feel at home here.
Oh,
You're
really?
not to worry about anything except getting better. God knows you've been through a terrible ordeal. I know what it is to be left alone in the world. Although your loss is much greater. But with God's help, the pain will ease in time. And it can help to talk about it, if you feel like it.
Fuck it. Tell the story.
You might be right, my lady. I'll tell you what happened. It was terrible.
So you get better through having your stable boy.
Started just like any other. Father sent me into town on some errands. fellow by the name of Kunnish owed money to father, who sent me to collect it from him. Only Kunnish had no intention of paying. It got a bit heated, as often happens when there's money involved, but Kunnish still wouldn't cough up the coin. Father was too generous for his own good, letting even a scoundrel like that buy on credit.
Oh.
When I'd done all the errands, I headed back home. I promised father I'd help him with his work, and I was looking forward to it. He was forging a sword for Sir Radzi. Father and I always chat in the forge. On that particular day, I asked him if he'd teach me swordsmanship. He said no. He said it's better for a man to keep his head on his shoulders than lose it over some pointless heroism. If only he'd known what fate had in store for us.
Oh.
But Sigismund's horde was already on the horizon, ready to attack the town. I saw smoke on the horizon from a village Sigismund pillaged on the way to our town, which was soon to meet the same fate.
God have mercy.
And then death descended on Skalitz. Father told me to take shelter in the castle while he went to get Mother. She was stranded in the town, surrounded by Sigismund's butchers. And then I saw him knocking down one Cuman after another. I never saw him fight like that. But then the leader of Sigismund's raiding party, a knight in full armour, saw Father and charged at him. He cut down my father without a thought. And then he turned on my mother. And he murdered her in cold blood.
You poor boy. May the Lord have mercy on their souls.
I ran to the castle like our neighbours to take cover, but I didn't make it. I had to find another way to save myself. The men on the battlements called down to me to flee to Talmberg and warn you. I was lucky I knew a concealed path around the castle. I needed a horse to get to the safety of Talmberg and to warn you all.
And with all that was happening, you thought of others like a good Christian.
Then I heard a scream. It was Teresa, the mill wench. She'd been caught by a gang of Cuman savages who planned to violate her.
I'm not gonna lie about that. I didn't even fucking know. Well, I think she'll believe me based on the figures. I didn't help her. I didn't know she was there. Okay, so was that at the part where I went to get the horse? And when you got on the horse, she was just on the other side of the horse? But I was in our postcode already. Oh. But, okay, no, this... I'm looking at the figures and thinking if it's based on that, I should be able to convince her. I don't want to lie, but for the sake of as potential successful in talking and conversation. Fuck it. It's not morally questionable if it's for XP. This is the thing. It helps me help them. There we go.
I had to sword, and even though there were several of them and they were better armed, I had to try and save them. I wanted there to be at least one person I'd helped. And I succeeded, even though it almost cost me my life. After that, I stole a horse from them and rode off.
Oh, fuck you.
I'll never
I
forget.
knew level in speech though.
It will haunt me for the rest of my life.
So
It's
even
terrible.
the fails
How could something like that happen?
God
have a
alone
bit of a
knows why he
positive.
let such things happen.
You poor boy. I understand your grief, but God is not to blame for the ills of this world. That is the work of Satan and those who do his bidding. Those who are corrupted by greed, envy, and
Do I but I might get away with it?
You must not
There was a chance.
whatever
Maybe.
life brings. Fate has not been merciful to me and my husband either. Although in comparison to the horrors you went through. I was young when I married my husband. It was my father's wish. Divish was a lot older than I, but a woman must bear her lot. Shortly after our marriage, before I even got a look at Talmberg, the castle was stormed and my husband was imprisoned.
Really?
My husband had some quarrel with Sir Havel Medek of Valdek, who decided to resolve it by force. He stormed the castle, burned down the village of Pribyslavitz, and killed many of our men, even the old chamberlain. He imprisoned my husband in the castle and put his own garrison there.
That's awful.
I was barely 18 years old, and all of a sudden, I was left alone with Sir Robert. We didn't know what to do. We went to Prague to appeal to the king and sought help from Divish's friends, but all to no avail. We tried for years, but it seemed I was destined to be left alone and my husband to rot in jail in his own castle.
Years, you say?
7 years. That's how long it took before Havel was condemned as an enemy of the crown. And even then, he refused to surrender the castle and release my husband. In the end, I raised the money to pay a ransom, and only then,
The midnight
grace
mutual
of
counselling
Lord
session.
Jesus,
Yeah.
did I finally lay eyes on my husband once more.
7 years. And was Harvel punished for it?
Never. And after 7 years, my husband returned to me an infirm old man.
Sir Divish seems like a good, strong man.
Certainly, only he has many concerns. He had to rebuild Talmberg. After he was released, the king appointed him Burgrave of Prague Castle, and he was very busy. He had no time for me at all. But at least we were in the city, and there was something going on. And now, we're here.
My lady, you're still young and beautiful. Your best years are still ahead of you.
Would that were
I've
true,
seen this
lad.
plot.
Would it were true. But what am I doing bothering you with this? You have troubles enough of your own. I'll go and let you sleep. I enjoyed our little talk, Henry. Good night, and God bless.
Good night, my lady.
Yeah, you just said let and yes, you just throw up in your mouth a little.
Move it, people! Come on! Come on! We're running out of time! Quickly! We have to close the gates! You can't go back!
Henry, help us! Oh!
Help us, son. Don't be a coward.
Okay.
Wake up. You don't want to miss this.
What is it? What's happening?
Come to the battlements. One of our patrols reported a company heading here from Skalitz.
Can I put my shoes back on now? The battlements via the gateway stairs. Oh, so I know how to use that straight away. I could potentially go manly order. What else did we have? That was the main levels. Oh, every second level you reach, you can select one. Perks will allow you to make your character more specialized. Don't we get to 4? Speech. Ah. Trader loses patience, reader and haggling and get more chance. Da, da, da. What do I want to end up going with? Maybe final offer for the haggling. Is it a barefoot % run now? Okay. Perch from the table. Late at night, torch by holding left. Ooh, hi. It's not that way, it's this way, isn't it? And better use Nighthawk potion. For your equipment and detailed descriptions, you can also change your character's outfit. Don't know if I need to do these things for it to be like, hey, this is what we're doing. Oh, unexplored places? The baker. Battlements via the gateway stairs. Mask or no mask? Alright, go now, you don't want to miss this. Hold on, I must decide if we stink like shit from now on or not. Hey, time's paused. That's what I'm going with. Right, this can't be the way to go. Can it? Nope, that is not. I seen stairs. This was not the right stairs. We'll just go around the top here. You get lost instantly. Fuck it, we're using a ladder. Oh, there's a door over there too. I love this, like, where are you going? I don't have a fucking clue. No one's giving me a proper map. Oh. I'm only back at the fucking bottom. I'm getting outdoors, but in such large buildings, you're really hopeless. Oh! Oh! There's no way out here anyway! I'm trespassing, aren't I? Fucking hell. Try to get in hardcore mode, no compass, you can't see yourself on the map. Really? This is where we store our seven barrels and a rope. Private area, right, okay. Hold on. I know I am. No, it was just a fucking little window. Now, if I'd been sensible, I would have been like, where's the gatehouse? Or the gateway.
You should have fled to the woods. Keep your old wives' tales to yourself. Anyway, you think Sigismund wouldn't catch up with us in the
Being a
forest?
life sim is possible to navigate by the sun and stars.
Defend yourselves. The well is deep, and we've got decent
Can I talk to you
stocks
guys?
of food. God be with you.
Hey, what's going on?
Do you know what's happening?
No.
Thinking bows.
What about you?
Me? How could I?
I saw you with Zeropa. Didn't he tell you anything?
No, nothing.
Farewell.
What about you then?
Good health to you.
Are you going to tell me what's going on?
You know what's happening?
Sigismund, who else? That bastard conquered Skalitz, and now he's come to take Talmberg. Good luck to you.
Find your way halfway through. I know.
God be with you.
What's happening? Have you heard anything?
No. It could be Sigismund.
I thought that was all we're getting. Just no.
I mean, Scarlet's folk survived the pillaging. I wouldn't expect nothing good. May the Lord watch over you.
Do you think we...
Wait, you did try hardcore mode, but after getting a bit further in this, you gave up?
Do you know what's happening?
Don't ask me, I don't know shit. Just a minute ago, I was sleeping after a day's watch at the gate. God be with you.
Oh, the debuffs.
Good day to you.
I'm just going to speak to everyone again.
Fucking Sigismund.
Sure.
I overheard a scout Divish sent to see how things looked in Skalitz. It's Sigismund soldiers for sure. Fucking Sigismund. Farewell.
Brittle bones, tapeworm, sleepwalking. It's a good thing I'm probably not ever going to go near that. What about yourself, Divish? I can't speak to you. Robard. What's going on?
What's going on?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Why would Sigismund advance on Talmberg and unite? Especially since he's lost the element of surprise after the raid on Skalitz.
Maybe it's not him.
Then who is it? The scouts Jivish sent to Skalitz to spy on Sigismund said he'd set up camp and was getting ready to storm the castle. And so Radzig is an experienced soldier. He'd surely hold the castle for quite some time. It doesn't make sense.
What else did the spies see?
Not much of anything. Before they could get close enough, this huge storm started. And you were right. Sigismund has a hell of a lot of soldiers, including all manner of mercenaries. An army like that costs a fortune. Well, anyway. We'll find
Well,
out
anyway, you know. Anyway.
Right, we will.
Find out when we get there. He doesn't seem too bothered, does he?
Halt! Who goes there? Lucifer and all his minions. Who else, Robert?
Sir Radzig!
What a relief. Is his lordship there with you?
Yes, sir. He is right here.
What are you doing up so late, Divish? At your age, you need a good night's sleep.
Well, Radzig, you didn't exactly pick the best time for an outing either. In a big hurry?
It was a bit of a scramble, all right. Believe it or not, this tempest is a godsend for me and my men. As my old
Radzig in the Rezzies.
better a sore throat than a slit throat.
I'd say your grandfather was a wise man. Your messenger told us what happened.
Messenger?
The lad you sent to warn us.
He's alive? He made it to you?
He's here with me. He only got away by the skin of his teeth, though.
Thank God.
A brave young man. But tell me, friend, how on earth did you manage to get away?
Thank God for this tempest. When it began, Sigismund's Tatars crawled into their holes and left us storming the castle for more clement weather. We were able to sneak out right under their noses. The Lord be praised. We wouldn't have stood a chance against them.
Would you like to spend the night in Talmberg?
No, no. When Sigismund finds the castle empty tomorrow, he might come looking for us. We'd only be exposing you to danger. Without me and my men, he has no call to attack you.
Well, what will you do then?
We'll march to Ratai. It's only a short way, and there we'll have a better chance of defense and enough room for all of these people. If Sigismund should come, better bend your knee, Divish. There's no point dying in a battle that's futile.
You're right there.
Is that boy still with you?
I'm here, sir.
You have courage, lad. That I can't deny. I am sorry about what happened. Would you care to join us?
I'd like to, sir, but first I have to return to Skalitz.
Are you mad? What do you want there?
I can't leave my mother and father. I won't leave their corpses rotting in the street. I'll join you once I've taken care of them.
Don't even think of going back there, you donkey. Are you tired of living?
But sir!
Quiet! I'm sorry about your father, but getting killed as well won't help him. Divish, make sure that lad doesn't budge from Talmberg until things quieten down.
Not to worry, friend. Anyway, he's injured and needs to recover. I'll lock him up here as if he were Havel of Baldic.
I've seen you've grown a thick skin since your tribulation, sir. But thank you. We'll meet again when circumstances are more favorable. Farewell.
Farewell, friend, and good fortune. Give my regards to Sir Hanush.
I will. And good luck to you and your people, too. These are dark times. Move out!
Anywhere, people! Move out! It's only a short way to Rattay now!
Okay.
Men, tonight we'll have triple patrol. Sort out the watches between you as always. And if I catch anyone boozing, playing dice or slacking off, I'll personally break every bone in his
That's
body.
a threat.
I want you to keep a close eye on everything nearby. Sigismund will surely have sent spies, and likely men as well, to follow the Skalitz people, now he knows they've fled. Keep your eyes peeled. Report everything to me at once. Understood?
Can I be of help?
What is it you need?
I could use an extra pair of eyes, and yours are keen. Will you keep watch of the battlements, my men?
Is that a request or an order?
I'd rather it was a request you answered yesterday.
Of course I'll help. I'll have to pay you back somehow.
This is classic as rock.
Splendid. Don't worry. I'll tell the men to relieve you later. Take care.
Wait, was anyone else up here with me? Hey, midnight. I like that.
Wandering around like a stray sheep. Must be your first watch, eh? I don't think anything much will be happening today. You can just lean against the wall and wait till morning. I'll show you what's what.
I will. Thank you.
I have to wait for something. You can press. I can skip time. Press touchpads. How long? But wait. Watch out though. Tiredness and hunger grow even during skip time. Guess it'll be like that. Focus later. Came riding to wait on from Aurora instead. Oh, fuck off for hunger again. What did they constitute this morning then?
God be with you.
What do you think about the Skalitz folk fleeing?
What do you think about the flight of the Skalitz folk?
I'd say Sir Rodzik is a fine lord. He made the most of the situation and saved his subjects.
Outer Bailey.
You don't see that very often.
He was lucky that big storm came.
But that's just it. Something happens by chance and you turn it to your advantage. There's not many capable of thinking so fast. Farewell.
Well, I don't have any food on me.
Let's go! Let's go! Move it! Quick! Go! Go!
Am I following him?
Sweet Jesus! We'll come and hit them like Skalitz.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners.
See how the self-appointed king wins the love and respect of his loyal subjects.
Indeed, Robard. Sigismund of Luxembourg has a rare talent for winning people over to his cause. We may be in for a surprise, though. I don't think he will set his heathen dogs on us today.
Greetings, Lord of Talmberg.
That's the bastard who led the attack at Skalitz and killed my parents.
Don't be an idiot. Do you want to end up like them?
I am Sir Markvart von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia, who has resolved to strike against those who disrupt concord in the land and to restore order in the name of his brother, King Wenceslaus IV.
Restore order by burning and pillaging the king's estates.
Greetings, Sir Markvart. The efforts of the king's brother to bring order to this chaotic land are undoubtedly noble. It seems to me, though, that he and his army have somewhat strayed. As Burgrave of Prague Castle, I am entirely beholden to the king, and here in Talmberg divine peace reigned until your arrival. To what then do we owe the honor of your visit?
Yesterday, His Majesty took action against the enemy of the kingdom, Sir Ratsig Kobila, who has been using the silver from the Skalitz mine to fund insurrection against the crown. Unfortunately, the insurgent escaped. Would you happen to know, noble sir, where he might be at this time?
As far as I know, the Sir Radzik of which you speak is the king's hetman at Skalitz. I find it hard to imagine that he would rebel against our king. Nevertheless, I can assure you that Sir Radzik is not at Talmberg. He would be a fool indeed to flee from one castle, where he has little chance of defense, to another, where he has even less. Or do you take the view that my humble manner is any obstacle to your army?
Am I to inform the king then that Sir Ratsig Kobila is not at Talmberg and that he has your loyalty?
Sir Radzik Kobila is not here, and I have no intentions of getting embroiled in affairs from which I have nothing to gain.
Very well, sir. As you wish. I will relay your words to the king in the hope he will be as well disposed as you seem to be.
Those who have clean consciences and goodwill may find themselves well disposed even at moments like this, when there is little cause for joy. Farewell, sir.
A trillion crickets in the grass separating the two.
My lord, you have my utmost admiration.
Get on with you, Robard.
Hey, bury your loved ones, talk to Sir Robard and get a horse. Okay then. I, however, will be right back. Won't be too long. It's be a couple of minutes. There we go. I need to try and find some good again. Some good again? Some food again. Fucking hell. So it's Sir... oh no, Sir Robotiznik. Are you okay there? You okay? You got a bit stuck. Gotta give you a hand. Give you a hand. Oh, there you go. Nope. Okay, cool. I've got 2 optionals to get a horse. Combat arena? Oh, the Holy Ghost of Todd is rapturing him. Literally a blessed day. Okay, what do you know about the humans?
Come from anyway?
I don't know much about them, only what the Chamberlain said. That they came to Hungary from the east and settled there. They're godless barbarians and merciless fighters. The nobles used to say the Hungarian king shouldn't enlist them, because they dishonor our rules of warfare. But when there's power and money to be had, it seems that honor isn't worth my spit. And believe me, it's always about power and money.
What is Sigismund after?
What happened in Kuttenberg?
Gutenberg, well, I'm just a simple soldier, but the good Lord gave me ears, and I've heard some things from Sir Divish and from those who fled from Sigismund's pillaging.
Were there many?
Indeed, but it was the Kuttenberg mercenaries who came to see me, because I knew them from before.
I see.
Listen, lad, these are all games of the high aristocracy. In Prague, a cabal of nobles rebelled against King Wenceslas, wealthy aristocrats who took against our king for reasons of their own. There's no doubt Sigismund had his fingers in the whole affair. Him and Wenceslas's cousin, Jobst. And that cabal helped him abduct the king.
So then why did Sigismund attack Kuttenberg?
Is he still stuck in the background? No, it can't be him. Kind of like the top of the stair area. Near the building. I was going to say strategic positions and strong fortifications.
I suppose, because it has a strategic position and good fortifications, so it can be used as a base for raids, giving you control of the whole territory and good defences too, if you need them.
Not at all. King Charles, may God grant him eternal glory, built Prague into a proper royal city, while King Wenceslas took a liking to Kuttenberg. After Prague, it's the most important city in Bohemia, in the entire Holy Roman Empire. He who commands the Kuttenberg silver is king.
So Kuttenberg sided with Wenceslas because he favoured it?
Now you're starting to understand. When Sigismund imprisoned Wenceslas and took control of Prague, the people of Kuttenberg began to raise an army against him. So with the attack on Kuttenberg, Sigismund killed 2 birds with 1 stone. He defeated Wenceslas's most powerful allies before they could stand against him, and also gained immense wealth.
Okay, why did we raid Skalitz?
Why did Sigismund burn down Skalitz and then come here too?
That's war for you, lad. Certain lords have resolved to take things into their own hands and eliminate anyone who doesn't share their view. Unfortunately, Sir Radzig is one of those.
Didn't hear learning about coming history or something. Jeremy is distracting me by humping the ramparts. I have to get to Skalitz.
So Robard, I need to get to Skalitz.
What would you do there, lad? Sigismund might have left, but the place will be swamped with robber barons, brigands, deserters, and other vermin. And anyway, your lord commanded you to stay here.
My parents died there, and I won't leave them to be ravaged by dogs. I have to bury them.
Good God, boy.
Jeez.
You want to throw your life away for those who can never get theirs back? Do you think that's what they'd want? Forget it.
He's still there. He's still there.
I'll have to get something to eat. I'm starting to get hungry.
We tried. Right, starting to get hungry. Oh man. Fuck it. Can I like trader? I was exploring the area and see if there's anything here.
You can't choose your kin, eh?
Don't worry. We're safe.
Safe?
Are we? Are we though?
God be with you.
Is he organic? He is. Is there a trader here somewhere? The one I just discovered.
Trades in goods.
Whatever is your man. He's the local dealer, a skinny fellow. I saw him by the granary. He'll buy anything that has any value, and he'd sell you his own granny, if he hadn't already sold her long since.
About his army?
What do you think about Sigismund withdrawing?
It was a stroke of good luck. I know everyone says how clever Sir Divish is and all that, but it was a dangerous situation. That Sigismund is awful, unpredictable. He abducts the king, raids towns, brings foreign mercenaries into the heart of our country. God alone knows what he'll get up to next.
God be with you.
It's all the same to me. Horrible foreign soldiers. Them with the strange clothes and I saw them. Made my blood run cold.
That worked.
Don't worry.
Prisoners
We're safe.
from corpses.
Safe? God in heaven. Nanny.
Greetings. What do you need?
Can you tell me who I can
But
buy
how did you
something
find this out?
to sell to?
Everyone fled here with only what they could carry. But I reckon Vatava, the pond keeper, wouldn't let even Sigismund interrupt his business. I saw him by the granary. You can't miss him. He's skinny as a bulrush. I saw him by the granary. You can't miss him. He's skinny as a bulrush.
Do you want to say that again?
This morning was pretty alarming, wasn't it?
And no mistake, that army of his is enormous. It's a good thing Sir Divish is such a fine speaker, or they'd have squashed us like bugs. May the Lord watch over you.
What about you? Let's speak with everyone then. Oh, dude, what's going on with you?
My respects to you.
Can you tell me who I can buy something from? to sell to?
No, why the fuck do you keep asking everyone who we can trade from?
We're at the Talmberg fish pond. He should be around the granary somewhere. Take care now.
Them with the strange clothes and iron masks on their faces. I saw them.
Don't worry.
Made my
We're
blood
safe.
run cold.
Iron masks. I thought she said eye masks.
Mother of God, you look like you've been assaulted.
They won't come back.
Okay, I think I've exhausted these.
We'll stay here overnight to be on the safe side and go back to the fields tomorrow.
Yeah.
Good luck then.
God's name are you on about?
I hear that's what them foreign soldiers do. And worse.
So we have get out of the castle. But you guys.
Good day to you.
About his army.
That was
Again.
a tense moment this morning with Sigismund.
Sir Divish handled it masterfully. This is a strong castle. It should stand up to a siege, but Sigismund has an awful lot of soldiers.
Who are those peculiar mercenaries of his?
You mean the Cumans?
Okay, when it came to helmets and such, right? Who decided that any kind of points made sense?
Evil-looking bunch, aren't they?
Not just looking. What do you think about how
We're
the
going for like an
Scarlet folk managed
aerodynamic
to get
kind
away?
of feel for
Fortune
them,
smiled
or
on
just
them, that's for
looking like a
certain.
dick.
Sigismund must be seething with rage.
Not just in this, like in anything.
Oh, shit. Sorry. And you know Sir Radzig Kubila?
I wouldn't say I know him. I've seen him a few times. Why do you ask?
Well, he must be a
Raking
fine
horns?
lord to take such good care of every
At
one
least
of his
that's
serfs.
aesthetic, you know.
Surely
This
all the
is
lords
just
do
like,
Ah,
why,
tell you
why
About
are
Sir
we making us look like we've got the fucking hair from
Jesus, no.
Kingdoms of Amalur
I
Reckoning?
didn't mean it like that. Just that I heard stories from other soldiers that would make your skin crawl.
I see. Do you know where I can buy and sell things?
I know he's in.
Well, if
Ah,
it's food you need, go and ask in the kitchen. But if you want something else, I
It's
can't
food for
help.
the kitchen.
One of the villagers might know.
okay, cool, thanks.
Take care.
Oh shit! That's what I get for thinking that's stairs.
Good day to you.
Point and flared features developed. Oh, deflect blows and missiles coming in at near perpendicular angles. See, now it makes sense. I don't think I've got anything for trading.
If you've got the coin. May the Lord watch over you.
I have like fuck all. There's lockpicks. Oh no. Oh no. Poor quality arrow. Is that the one that was in us? 3 banshees. Everything steers you brave enough. Pushes NPC over a cliff. I thought he was coming to get aggro with me. Wait, lockpicking in the game. Oh my word. We'll give it a go. Trying to see what else there is around here. Yeah, that's where we came down. That's fine. There was a door there. Both our eggs. It's kind of fun. That's not Bethesda easy. Hey, you made it out! How? People at times thought it looked ridiculous too. And then like more advanced forms was called pig-faced bassinet. Is anything else around the edge here? Because I think the map has... Got the combat arena, the trader. Oh, those were the things. Your bed. Baker. Unexplored place. There's... Oh, there's a few areas here. Tallenberg. I like the map artwork they've got going on. Wish the government would send more useful emergency alerts to my phone. For example, they can track my game progress and send me alert. Progression beyond disappointment will cause you to miss a trophy. Little sad embossed eyes on the beak. Hey, Vicky. Yeah, okay. Wow, I did not know. That was a. So that's the pig-faced one. I'm good, thank you. Hopefully you're doing well. What else do we have here? I'm gonna end up having like fucking problems with my exploring. Fuck. Private areas. Okay. But like, where's the horse that I brought here? Oh no, you're a little sad today? That's no good. Hopefully, you can find some things and make you less sad. Look, begging. Chamberlain. Oh, I can't speak to you. Oh, your friend's dog passed away. Hmm. I cannot take things. But I guess I can't take. Oh, that's. Oh, is that Robards? The fishy horse. Oh, cool. That must be my one then. That is not the same horse that I had. Right, game. Okay, I know where to get me a horse. Next quest. How the fuck do I leave? I'm gonna speak to you. Look like you're a gate. Hello, mister. Steal? No. I need to get out of here.
I need to get out of here.
And I need a feather bed with a comely wench in it. But it looks like we'll both be disappointed. Sir Divish gave orders not to open the gate, and you especially are not to be let out.
Oh. I can't pay. That's completely fucking pointless. I can't go up against him. All I can do is try and play on the sympathy. They did not give me permission.
My mother and father were left in Skalitz like carrion. I have to bury them. I can't leave them to the dogs.
I'm sorry, my friend, but I can't. You'll have to persuade Sir Robard, or think something up so I don't end up in the shit for it. Otherwise, forget it.
Ooh, if you don't mind.
What am I supposed to think up?
How should I know? Maybe some disguise so I could say I didn't recognize you? If a Townburg soldier turns up all kitted out properly, in armor and a helmet, then of course I let him go. That's obvious.
All right, I'll have a look around for something.
Okay. Tell me about Army.
That business with Sigismund turned out well in the end, didn't it?
Aye, that was a good start. Now we need to drive him and his war whores out of Bohemia.
War whores. Okay.
God be with you.
It's gonna be 5 minutes to get back in there. Knock out guards? I mean, hoping maybe I could just steal it. I don't have a lockpick. Let's see what's where. What else we got? I always got to hover over things just in case there's something. I don't have any though. Oh man. Okay, I thought I seen something pop up that I can interact with, but clearly not.
What the hell was that? No sign of anyone. God knows what it was.
Wait, was it down the bottom or the top? Shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. I'm good. Fucking hell. Hi, dude. Yeah, you must have imagined it. Bye. Fucking close the door behind me as well. Nothing to see here. Must be in the wind. So it has to be the thing down there. Hey, Philip. Okay, let's have a little rummage around and see what's where first. I might try and get the outfit. Can't seem to persuade him. Baker. I took the very, very long way around, didn't I? I basically went in a fucking circle. Yeah, I was just up there. Guards. Is that him there? Oh, Lady Stephanie? Can I not talk to you on the stairs? Hi, 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 talk to me, lady.
God save. Can I help you with anything?
I have to get to Scallots.
I would like to ask your assistance, my lady, if I may be so bold.
What's the matter, lad?
I need to get out of the castle, and your husband is keeping me here by force.
Why, for the love of God, would you want to leave the castle?
My parents are lying in the mud of Scallots at the mercy of dogs and jackdaws. I can't just leave them there.
That's terrible. May the Lord have mercy on their souls.
Fuck.
But how can I help you, Henry? I don't want your death on my conscience.
If I could just get past the guard at the gate somehow.
But you can. If you wear a proper suit of armor, and if he can't see your face, he won't recognize you and he'll let you go.
Good thinking. And where can I get the armor?
At the armory?
Where's that?
In the gate tower. But the soldiers sleep in other places around the castle too, and you might find armor nearby.
Is we a bribe?
It's rather embarrassing, but if I'm to pay a bribe, I need money, and unfortunately, I don't have any.
Well, how would you? Don't worry your head about it. This should be enough.
Oh.
My lady, I will repay you, I swear.
What would they ask where I'm going?
They'll certainly ask where I'm going.
You could tell them Sir Robard sent you to Ujitz to ask
It's
the parish
Ujitz.
priest how the folk there are faring.
That sounds reasonable.
Several approaches, yeah.
Thank you.
Well, I see, I could go and buy a
I must
lockpick.
go now.
Oh, what do you think of the army?
My lady, I hope you weren't unduly distressed by the arrival of
Or
Sigismund's army this morning.
she said there's several
Well,
places where they might
it
have
was
them.
to be expected. And thanks to God's mercy and my good husband, there was no more bloodshed. But it's something else that distresses me. Maybe my mind deceives me. But I have an evil foreboding.
You, my lady? Surely not. No evil could possibly come to you.
I fear something bigger and worse will come.
Henry, as
Sigismund
much as you
is
might
only
want to fuck
another
her,
omen of imminent evil.
she's with someone else.
Of great evil.
Oh, I don't like a soldier, do I? Sleep in many places. Oh, I have no idea. Oh, actually, yeah, I think you can. Well, I don't know about romance, but you can definitely get it on. They sleep in many places. Well, tell me of these many places. I am not going to interrupt that. Not a fucking chance. Right. Followed her upstairs. Was there anything the other way? It was a room. Fucking hell. Lockpicking. Yet again. I don't suspect the guards would be sleeping up here. That's what you meant. Private area. Can I go up the stairs? Or up the ladders rather? Around this way. I find this kind of funny for a game. It's like, yes, you're trespassing. But how in the fuck would anyone in any situation know where these places are that are trespassing or not trespassing? Soldiers, they sleep anywhere. They might have them nearby. Ah, you buggers. Oh, no, do not walk off the edge there. This isn't like Borderlands. On real life, trespassing isn't a criminal offence. The actual offence is aggravated trespassing. You know what? I want to look. I want to have a look. Fuck it. Oh, is this the one where we were saying there was like absolutely nothing down here but barrels? And then it was more questioning how the fuck did you get your barrels down here? So I can sleep at some, but I can save and sleep other ones. I don't even think there's anything down there. I'm gonna look. Oh, I looked in all these. Well, I tried to look in all these rooms, but they're doing like prayers or something.
God be with you.
What do you think about the people?
What do you think about the Scalets folk?
It's a hell of a thing. First, everyone is shitting themselves that Sigismund is coming, and then it turns out like this. Praise the Lord they got out of the siege. Scalet's castle is well fortified, all right, but I hear Sigismund's army is huge, and facing him is suicide. Sir Radzig did the right thing. I'm sorry you didn't all manage to get away.
So am I.
May God ease your pain.
Thank you.
I reckon that Sir Radzig must be a good man, the way he looks after his people. But you probably know him better.
Not really. My father was forging a sword for him, and when he came to have a look at it, we exchanged a few words. That's it.
Then that's a fine lord.
Wait, tell me if there's any more.
Do you know where
Exchanging a few words over a sword.
I'll try the kitchen. The cook sometimes sells a surplus food. Otherwise, I don't know. Try asking the villagers if there's anything they want or have to trade. May the Lord watch over you.
What have you got to say? Oh, nothing. Absolutely nothing. There are many, many locked chests in here. came in the wrong bloody way. Wasn't let me fucking pass then. Right, where was I? It's like I'm sleeping about in here. What about you?
Jesus Christ be praised.
Do you want to tell me more?
Is there someone here who trades in goods?
I don't know. All the Tomburgers fled from the village, so it won't be easy to find anyone. When I want something, I go to the local pond keeper. He can usually get you anything you care to think of. He's over by the granary. But if it's food you want, you're better off going to the cook. She's more pleasant to deal with.
I think she was lying.
Good luck to you.
Okay, so that's a save and sleep as well.
You! What the hell are you fooling about here for? Be off right now or I'll
Oh, you'll what? You'll fuck. What was that?
God be with you. Do you need anything?
I'm gonna have to get those lockpicks. Oh man, you're not gonna make this easier game, right? It's probably gonna be the easiest one. I'm gonna buy the lockpick. Where was he? Was he? That's I'm sitting there. A lockpick?
Good health to you.
No, because it's the first one, I am gonna do the save and sleep. Or the sleep and save. Before I even attempt it.
If you've got the coin. Good luck to you.
Treasure map? Hold on, map lean. Well, we fucking know that. Right, we're gonna add the basket. I'm gonna take one. This is 14 and a half.
Let's have a word about the price.
Naturally.
Since it's you.
It'll take more than
Oh,
that
you
to
dick.
persuade
Oh
me.
yeah, he's gonna hate this, isn't he? Can I get away with it? Aaron's side of.
Forget it then.
Oh, you dick! I thought I had. Oh! So it isn't just like, you know, the teeny tiniest bit you can get away with. He absolutely hates it.
If you've got the coin. God be with you.
think I can really sell anything to him anyway. A poor quality arrow. Possible for me if I need to sell some of the arrows that I find in the blaze as well. Let's try this again. He's going to 13 and a half.
Let's talk about the price.
Sure, why not?
So say if I went to there.
Is this enough?
That's a poor offer.
Okay, you know what? Fuck it. It's what we would have paid originally, and I think reputation might bump up the or lower the price of what we're paying for something. Now, where did I find this bed? I wonder if I can go to the one that I was using before. If I can get the armor. How much is this set? Where the hell was it? Flip and save. Gonna have to. Did I take my fucking shoes off for this all the time? I'm guessing that was a reputation loss for the first one. Or maybe that's just for proper beds. But also, you can't. Oh, you can't delay, no time to lose. Oh, fuck off. Aye, alright then. And you've got the potions. Are you okay, dude? You alright? Looked a bit strange there, coming out there. Well, here goes nothing. It's probably going to be the easiest one. Oh, great. He's here. What we're going to do? We'll close that. Going the long way around. Do not go in there, you dick. This is ridiculous. Try to think what games I've had lockpicking before. All I can think of is Fallout and Skyrim. And by the sounds of it, it might be worse. Be those ones. Very easy. You learned locks. Okay. Oh no, in order to pick locks, you must have at least one lockpick in your inventory. We do. It's better to have one or two spares. We don't, since they get worn with use. And the worst case, it can break. Start the actual lockpicking process by holding X on the lock. And then see a diagram of the lock mechanism, in which you have to find the right spot to insert the lockpick. How close you are to the sweet spot is indicated by the size of the cursor, and it turns gold when you find it. Okay, and I have to use the lockpick, the left stick, to turn the whole lock mechanism. the same time, you have to coordinate the movement of the lockpick with the rotation of the mechanism, because the rotation shifts the position of the sweet spot. If you try to turn the mechanism without having a lockpick in the correct position, the mechanism will stick, which will damage the lockpick or even break it. Any damage to the lockpick will produce a noise, which can draw unwanted attention, and breaking it will cause an even louder snap. Wait. Rotate lock. Okay, how? Jesus Christ, how the fuck? So I need to hold that there and move that with it. Oh. Just fucking hell. Oh really? You can make it more simple? I have to rotate one of the sticks. I could sell them. Maybe. Oh, this is so bad. Right, I'm gonna have to try and maybe find her. So is there a place I can go to like equip this and people won't be suspicious? She's still upstairs with him. Oh wait, where's this place? Oh. Oh, okay. We're good. It's okay. Nothing. Wasn't anything. Shh. I'm guessing I need to equip all of that stuff then. I'm just doing it in this room. I don't know if they can see me do this or not. Your Henry stats tell me you hate scallops and couldn't wait to leave. Okay, I'm wearing all the stolen stuff. Please do not be anything else. All I've got is my shitty trousers or my hose. This is so not going to work. Right, get out the castle, get a horse. Doesn't say steal. That must say steal. Can we kill chickens with our feet? Accidentally step on them?
Good day to you. What do you need?
I need to get out of here.
Then I'm afraid you're out of luck. Ah, I see. All right then. But if you breathe a word about me to anyone, take care now. Look out.
Try not to look suspicious. I'm the wrong fucking way. Try and get back here. Okay. Look at the map. I want to go. You know what? I'll try and go round. Basically turn back and take the other direction. If I can. Is there an army up here? Ah. We should try to go back the same way we came then. You might as well ball like find another job soon. Camp. Good camp, bad camp. New level in stealth. Oh no!
You'll have to wait for me here, friend. Better to keep going on my own.
Really? not the pay rise yet this year. There's by size in your job. Oh, 3k a year more than they're paying you? Like the higher end or the introductory? Wait, what the fuck? Introductory is 3k a year more? Homecoming. Game saved. Discovered blacksmith. Dead one? Rainstone. I'm gonna have to. They won't need it. No one sees me. I can't be the only person who done this. Oh, which one did... it must have been you then. Why does it sound like a fucking... We're grinding some stones or lifting a stone lid off something every time we go into any inventory? Lord forgive thy servant for orphan Henry for looting the dead, but with strength one agility one and vitality one needs all the help you can muster. I know, yeah. I went with the speech because, you know, it might be handy. There, he got you. I think it's just very different for me because I don't have a connection to Henry yet, and I can't relate in any way. Oh! Well, I'm gonna go and picking plants. Jesus Christ, we're not here to do this. But here we are doing this. The view of the pile of dead bodies. Nope, last campfire got me. Or nearly. That one run. Hey, I got foreign speech. I'm okay with that. It got me some money to buy a lockpick. So anything I did steal, which was arrows, I've still got, which may not be a good thing. Is it like a never-ending selection of mint and thistles and... Assuming these will be useful. Got any herbs? Yeah, I'm guessing this is for making the different potions and such. A new level in herbalism! That's already got 2! I was dead, innocent souls slaughtered like cattle made Henry's thing because it's thistles growing at the foot of the church. Henry hated thistles and there's no way to let them grow in peace and flourish. Hell yeah. Are you something? No, you're not something I can use. Currently 14,000. Yep, that's the goal. 14k herbs. Are you something? No, you're not something. Try just let me sneak among the stuff here. There's a trophy. There's a trophy for 10. Oh, wow. Hawk. Did you collect 100 red nern roots? I think I did. If there was a quest associated with that, and that's underneath, that's in Blackreach, isn't it? And in Oblivion, oh my god, I'm gonna have to do that again when I start over. I got the nern root that you needed for the potion. Because, you know, you have to. Potion I never fucking used. Right, what's my quest? Find your parents. I'm over here though. These are not my parents. Okay. Can't get in there. I heard herbalism's the more herbs nearby you can gather. Oh, the thing you try and collect. Oh, that's not what I'm after. I mean, I'll take it. It's partly my life now. Oh yeah. This is terrible. What am I like? Also, why couldn't I take my frickin' horse? I probably, yeah, I might have seen that. I did look through all the skills, and as I said would happen, I've promptly forgotten all the skills. For the most part. Fucking hell. There's a probably good source of iron. Oh, the blood throat. Oh no. Right, what the fuck am my level at then? Cool. Stealth? I'm not even sure what was stealthy about me to even gain that. Drinking! Nice. Herbalism. New perk points, unlock it. 5! 5, 10, 15, 20. Holy shit. I'd experience. Oh, level 10. Okay. That. Yeah, I could see me picking that one. Well, we'll make our way there eventually. Probably die of starvation before we get there. I know I'm going in the direction. This is ridiculous. What's this game got me doing? And there's so many so close together. Subterfuge required to get away, that counts as stealth. Oh, maybe. Your 429 Henry's never buried his parents, but all the baby now stands. Baron Finney standing Herb Henry's quads the size of 2 castle towers. Yeah.
I feel quite hungry.
Oh no! Right, what we got? So. Good stuff. Percentage wise, is it safe for something at 30%? God, this is where I poison myself. Oh, as long as it's not in minus. I could get rid of some of these then. Because it's better to go after the worst ones, I would say. When did I steal a horseradish? Fuck it. I'm gonna eat a whole onion. Yes. Because it's in oh bloody hell. Oh, I didn't realise I had the speech one. The main level one. I don't know if I'm interested in some of these. 30% longer without food, but a 20% worse. Eh. The manly order. Potential. It's potential. Night Rider. It doesn't, I don't know. Because I don't know, like, am I going to be riding more during the night or during the day? If I take this now, does it mean I'm more likely to during the night? The Scout one. I'm probably not going to fast travel unless I'm in a hurry for doing something. I know, the Banley Order! Oh no, the Wanderer. Again, it benefits one way but doesn't the other way. Although the speech, oh my god, can I just get to speech? Hi. Here we go. Final offer. I think I was maybe going to go with final offer. Why the fuck did I not get that when I was haggling? For fuck's sake. But then again, I have no idea if it's every 4th level. If it'll be good or bad to take one or the other. Do we not like the manly odor on Henry? I at least want to get to 5. Oh fuck, what did I... Oh my god, it's the food, isn't it? It was the fucking food.
Who's there? Hey! Answer to my prayer just when I wanted to vent my rage on someone.
Oh god. We're not going to do it good at all.
Come and get it. Is that all you got? Oh.
This is bad. I can't remember, like, is that my block? It's a fucking wooden stick.
Show what you're made of. I'll slaughter you. Bollocks! Well landed.
Oh, we're not doing good here at all. I'm gonna die and have to do all this fucking flower collecting again. God, it's so fucking slow.
Come here, lily liver.
I also don't know how to take out my weapon. Because I do have the sword for Radzig. Well, here's the thing. It says it's there. I don't know how to take it out. But also the weapons here, it doesn't say anything. It's a quest item. Left on the D-pad? Oh. Did the game tell me that at any point? I don't know if it did. Dodge this, you bastard. Did I tell you if you had sword practice in Skalitz? I did do the sword practice, but I can't remember if it said that. Or if it did, I maybe didn't. Didn't pay attention. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take all. I know it's too heavy. Right, what the fuck are we looking at? Holy shit. We're not doing good. Overloading. Okay, injured torso, injured left arm. Drop the beats. Also, what the hell was the other thing? Did we not feel well because what we were what we'd eaten? See, it's worse. I'm gonna drop the worst torches then. As well. 7 carrots in her pocket. I just ended up fucking taking them from people. That was not a good start. I won't bother with the pear. I'll be a bit more picky when it comes to the food. No, taking her life and turned around after he quit Scarlett's and Buddy's parents. So this nonsense was avoided. Those were the best nails that Henry ever spent. just realised something. What did I have my marker set there for? Because I put it... Oh, maybe I had set it there first. What did I say I wanted as well? I wanted, oh, you're not a thing I can gather. We're not in a good position, are we? Wait, Shadow the Tomb Raider's sapping the life out of you? Can I get her? It's a different one. It's different. Don't have it yet. Hey, Aaron. Ryan's like walking a bit faster. No, but I was trying to see if there was anyone else nearby before I started running into danger. Because I practically ran into the bandit dude, didn't I? Or not ran. But also I can't while overloaded. Oh great, is that from picking a few herbs? Fuck it. Hmm. Oh, it counts everything that you have on. I mean, it was just, you know, wishful thinking that though, wasn't it? Now let me see what it actually did, because it ran out before the last time I seen it. Food poisoning. It's gonna let it do its thing. I do actually have my back against the chair. Maybe slightly the angle that I'm sitting at, like rotated towards camera. Very easy. Can I? Oh no. Should I? Right, so we need to find it with this one and rotate along with it. It failed? Oh no! I must have broke it. Well, I don't have any more then. Fuck. Let's see. Let's look at all the things I have. Let's actually read them. Good we keep in the torch. The armor. Honestly, I'm kind of wanting it to sell at some point. Might have to dump it along the way. And entirely nutritious, stays fresh a long time. Let's see what turns up. So it must be as soon as it's in the red, you're fucked for it. Will the bandages help? I don't know because it said it wasn't bleeding. Oh no, I'm not gonna get over there. Right, you know what? I'm gonna trade some food things. I'm just gonna get rid of the fucking things that are not the best. I feel like I've got, you know, I've got carrots, bread, apple, dried fruit and mushrooms. Rain, mud, mud, rain. Don't take any more. Oh, I can't get in this way. The hell did we get in the last time? Did we at the back? Do we around the side as well, actually? Oh no, there's a poor horse.
Who's there? Hey, who's there? What's going on there? Well, I never. The pig turned up willingly for the slaughter.
Oh god, I'm not even
What's the
close.
matter? Come on. You hold.
Oh, I have to dump something else. Patched hose, working boots? Ah. You know what, I'm going to take these and see what's better condition than what I'm wearing. That's what I'm wearing. Oh, I wish we had like a... So I take it the lower the visibility, conspicuousness, and noise, the better then. But they're better quality. shit, I can get some money for these, can't I? Eventually. Weighs quite a bit. Breads does. Or maybe because they're dirty. Fuck, I'm gonna have to. Screw it. Eventually forget about it and find yourself detained by a town guard. Swears Henry looked suspicious walking around with thick pockets and... Oh, innocent face late at night. Well, hopefully I don't need my boots that I had, or I was wearing. At least the money doesn't weigh anything.
Bailiff. He didn't run like me. He died with a sword in his hand. You stood by his side when he did this to you. In the end, you were a hero. You didn't run away. Didn't abandon him like me.
Slowly but surely getting there. Well, I'll see if I find her. Oh, never fail to disappoint.
Why? Why did you leave me? Forgive me. Forgive me for everything. Next time I won't run. I'll never run away again.
I don't mind. Yeah, Ganesh stole your father's money.
His face. I'll find him. But first, I have to find this shovel and take care of you. I remember you told me you wanted to lie beside Mother. Here. Under the linden tree.
I runs away when I'm in charge. I heard that. It's gonna be full of fucking pretzels. No, it's the least you could do for me. You're a dog. Let's kick it. Oh no.
Get away, you mutt! Get away, you beast!
What's going on? Zbyszek, what in God's name are you doing?
What do you think I'm doing? Digging turnips? The beast just went for me.
Isn't that Mutt the butcher's? Mutt. And isn't that body the butcher's?
Yeah, that's him. What's that got to do with anything?
Oh, you idiot.
I'd say the poor creature is standing guard over his master. You weren't trying to get to him, were you?
What do you care what I'm doing here? What are you doing here?
I came to bury my parents.
So bury them and leave me be.
Do you know what happened to Teresa from the mill? When I fled, the Cumans wanted to... They meant to violate...
My defense.
God knows what else.
Told me to find a horse and run. It did not say go and save her.
They probably raped her and killed her like all the others. Her misfortune. Right now I've got to take care of myself.
How did you manage to get away?
How?
And I helped like a hero.
I ran.
Would you lend me that spade? I have to dig a grave. I can't find another.
What's it worth to you? I see you have a fine sword. I'll gladly trade you my
No,
spade
fuck
for
off.
that. How did you come by it anyway?
My father forged it for Sir Radzig. It's my duty to deliver it to him. It's not for sale.
Go right ahead and dig that grave with your sword. See how that goes. And where will you dig it anyway? Here? You're not going to lay your parents in unhallowed ground, are you?
Father said he wanted to be buried here, and I can't take them to St. James's. God willing, later I can find a priest to consecrate the ground. I've interrupted you robbing the dead. Is that why you're so ill-tempered? You bastard. Haven't you got a shred of honor?
And what of it? The butcher has no more need of corn. And now that I think of it, your sword would do
Alright,
quite
okay,
nicely as
we're gonna
well.
fight. Oh shit.
Will you hand it over without a fuss, or do you want to end up like the butcher here?
The only way you'll touch this sword is when I shove it in your guts.
So that's the way of it. Not without a sword, huh? Well, this isn't the end.
Oh. That was successful. Okay, before I even go there, I've got to head off. I gotta head off now. Oh no, okay. I kinda liked the combat once I figured out how to fucking sword and how to equip it. That was good. Took down 2. I'm okay. Will I play it again? Maybe, who knows? Depends how much I like it, depends if I can pick different things. Different options. I just realised, wait, is there people hanging from the ruins, like over there? Oh no. For us to get here. I'm still feeling my feet. Well, I did spend some time reading some of the entries in the codex. But yeah, I'll be back tomorrow, similar time to tonight. Be more of this. And we'll see if we can properly get stuck into it. So thank everyone for watching. It's always appreciated. And I hope you're all doing well, and I may see some of you soon. So thank you all. Good night. No, I've seen the archery. It's like a weird, like, back and forth bullshit going on. But yeah, so thank you everyone. And good night.